Hello and welcome back to Jim's Farming. Been a little while since my last video. Quite a lot has gone on since then. Haven't got around to putting anything together. So you join me on this lovely evening. It's like Sunday the 7th or 8th of May, and I'm just on bean fields. Gotta say, they look terrible and patchy through the camera. Well, a bit thicker there, you can see that. There's a bit of headland overlap. That is a tram line. Beans have come up through since I pre-emmed it, which actually didn't really work because it's been so dry. But beans here are starting to get away. I was a little bit worried. There's been a bit of bean weevil damage on the edge of the leaves. Yeah, sprayed for it. Might also be able to spot down there. There's a bit of a cock up. There's actually two cock ups in this field. Double drilled a bit because I ran out of seed halfway up the run. I wasn't concentrating, and also forgot to get the fan on. And there's a bit of a bulb patch and then a big couple of beans in front of it. But there we go, these things happen. So yeah, I think I'll just have a bit of a recap on what I've been up to since my last video. So we've been finished lambing quite a while ago. Didn't go too badly. All the lambs, using lambs pretty much bar about 10 or so are away from the farm, grazing away. Stopped feeding the ewes twice a day, and yeah, they're all looking pretty good. We do a drench now last couple of days. We've dagged the ewes, tidied up their back ends, found a few maggots. We've got a fly treatment to hopefully keep them maggot free until we shear, which won't be too long, probably a month. Yeah. So lambing, been quite a bit of spraying on the wheats. Beans went in. Here we are. See here, there's quite a lot of grass weeds down here. Brimmed work, sprayed. So we'll jump back to a bit of that. And GPS worked quite well. The base station worked quite well. Although my base station is now offline at the moment. I had a minor issue with it. But it just needs a bit of configuration, and that should be up and really good. Potatoes, back at Yeo's Court this year. 160 acres of potatoes. Very dry, growing quite nicely. So we'll see a bit of that. And yeah, that's where we are. So this is our X days variety. Looking pretty good for a second wheat, although ryegrass still. There's ryegrass in here in the first wheat last year. Sprayed this with Broadway Star, which I did last year, and I don't think it has worked as it didn't last year. Is that wheat or is that ryegrass? That's ryegrass. So I'll probably be do a bit of roguing. This field corner is always seems pretty bad. Has knocked it about a bit, but I don't think it's killed it, which is rather annoying because these herbicide sprays are quite expensive. I don't know, it looks pretty alive to me, so that's pretty frustrating. Another ryegrass problem in another field. Spray that with a different product, more expensive product, and hopefully that's done job. Yeah, wheat down there is looking pretty good. My nectar mix plots going into flower. Well, there's a few thistles there, so probably get the top out and just knock those off. And tomorrow, probably going to spray off some pasture and just get ready to reseed it. But that's enough for me now, and we'll go back to what I've been up to this spring. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Sneeze. You've just seen the miracle of life. I just popped over to the edge. We've got one ewe in there, left a lamb. That was the penultimate one. There might be a few in about a week's time to go, maybe about 5 or 6. But we are coming to the end of it, and I'm quite looking forward to hanging around, waiting up all bloody night to make sure everything's alright. I was hoping to go to bed early last night, but ended up staying up till 3 to lamb another ewe, make sure they're alright, which they are. And yeah, just 2 nice little ewe lambs, just gave her a bit of assistance. Anyway, I'm going for a bit of lunch. Drilling beans. Pretty, I don't know if you'd be able to see through the camera, there's some pretty horrible soil, good old red stuff up on the top here. But otherwise, seems to be going in quite nicely, getting them in deep enough, I think. Quite a bit of faffing around trying to get it set up right yesterday. Getting the seed rate somewhere near right. I don't know why this seed drill always seems to put, when you calibrate it and then go into the field, it always seems to go on heavy. Whether it's something to do with vibration, making the seed flow a bit quicker, that's my one thought. I've pretty much exhausted everything else. Checked my scales, they're not far off, not a significant amount, but yeah, yesterday I drilled the other little field, another 10 acres, a bit off, finished that off this morning, and yeah, I put half a ton of seed through the drill and it went on about 20 kilos too heavy. So, a bit frustrating, I've had to just knock the seed rate back, but this is something I've found when drilling everything else. It just, from the settings on the computer, it just seems to go on a bit thick, so I'll have to look into that again. Though as these things go, I'll probably just forget about it and come back to the problem when I start using the drill again. I think it's put in the shed. Break from drilling just to feed the sheep. Lovely weather at the moment. Love it. Lamb feed. Skippity skip. Cheer up. Get on, Taz. Get up. Taz, get on. Up. Good dog. Good Livy. Oh. So this here was a bit of a cock up back in the autumn. I put that tram line in the wrong place, so I've had to make my own tram line. the bow to cross, and I thought this was a good opportunity to get the auto steer going on the sprayer, as we are now. Welcome back to terrible facial hair. Here we are, planting potatoes. So I think this is about 12 months of Jim's farming. This is where I started off last year, planting potatoes for Yaser Court. Got the de-stoner and the tiller out over there, and it is a lovely morning. A little bit of footage of what it was like this morning. So yeah, bit of a steamy start, very foggy, and yeah, but now the sun's come out and it's looking like it's going to be a nice day. Kind of a bit getting a bit of a heavier bit of the field here, but it's going pretty well. We're on the 516. You might see I have an antler. Pick that up in the field. Could do with another one to make a matching pair. Just detached from the sprayer. Got the sheds cleaned out and the combine moved, so I can get at a bit of fertiliser, which I am duly going to go and spread on the wheat and oats. Looking pretty good through the middle here. Got the GPS going, just a bit of a guide. I've got a new gadget on my phone there, got a little Bluetooth camera. You might be able to see on the back there. So I can see what's in the hopper, which is also hopefully going to be quite handy for the drill. Mainly got it to go on the pallet tines. Just stick it on there and get a good view of what I'm getting onto pallets and IBCs taking water to the sheep. Yeah, a lot of crap come up on that headland. There you go, there's a leveret. Real leveret. Well, no, yeah, there's one. But there might have been a rabbit for a second. But yeah, there's a slightly bigger one in the field in the back there. Where's the rabbit? Hello. Another one there. That's 3 I've seen in this field. Camera on. Just have enough a bit left over to finish this field. This is our second week X-Days. Getting quite tall, but it's had two doses of shortener, so hopefully it should stay down, but it is really getting up there. Very vibrant green, looking very well. So this got sprayed a couple of days ago. Good job too, because I don't know why it's a bit shorter down here. There are hell of a lot of cleavers. You can already see they've bowled them over. They're all down to this bottom. I never really know what to do with these. Well, I do know what to do. They've got a bit of fertiliser, but these sort of butts. So my first spreader has a tilt to limit it to stop it throwing in the hedge, but when it comes to this, I'm going to be spreading a lot more on there. So this area here is going to have a hell of a lot of fertiliser. So, and then this here will be having the right amount, but this here will be having like, some will be on this double dose. So yeah, never really know what to do, whether to just sometimes drive a little bit faster, or I don't know, anybody, what do other people do, anyone watching? Just give it a good dose, and what gets double dosed gets double dosed.